Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Jaslyn, and yeah, feel free to join the team and subscribe and like this video. So today's video, I thought that I would do what it was like growing up in the military, because that's probably the one thing now that I'm back in the USA that I get asked the most, because when I was living in Germany, we were all pretty much military kids, so it wasn't really any different for any of us. But now that I'm back here, I get asked that so much. So today, without further ado, let's get into this video. So I actually have notes on my phone, of course. I always do that for some reason. I don't know why. But so actually I'm hella late on this, but last month, today's what, April was month of the military child. So yeah, shout out to all of us out there. You the one, all right? And so my first thing that I have written down was that you move so frequently. Like, I don't know how many times I've moved in my life. It's probably been about 6, 7 times that I moved in the course of my whole entire life. And so like, it was just crazy, because most kids grow up, or most kids are born in one place, grow up in that place, and they end up like going to college and coming back to that place. Whereas for me, I've been to so many like different places like, across the world, which I mean I'm extremely grateful for, because most people don't have the opportunities that I had growing up. And I've been to Japan. I lived in Japan for 8 years, you know, and then we were in Germany and Europe for a while, and I got to travel there, and so it was just really nice to be able to have those opportunities. Yeah, and I've only lived in the States for 5 years of my life, so moving back here was kind of crazy, because it took me, it was culture shock, like really bad. And to me it was like, I'm American but I don't feel American, you know, like it was just like, I feel like I'm a foreigner in this country, and so I feel like it's taken me a while to get used to it. I'm still not used to so many things that Americans do. So yeah, like one thing that I do, for instance, is probably kind of weird, but I bring my own grocery bags to the store with me, because in Germany, they don't give you bags. So if you don't have bags in Germany, you just SOL, and you're bringing your groceries out in your cart, and they're gonna be flying around your trunk. Whereas here, they give you bags, and yeah, to me, it's a waste of plastic, but whatevs. Some moves were definitely harder than others, because there were some times where it's like for instance, this move that I just made, actually, to back to the U.S. In Germany, I was established in Germany. I had friends in Germany. I had a good job in Germany. Like, I was just established. And now I'm like coming to America, and it's like I have no friends here. I don't have a job here yet. Like, it's just a lot to deal with. And for me, Germany was super hard to leave. So some moves are definitely harder than others, for sure. Deployments and separated tours are definitely hard. So fortunately enough, my parents didn't deploy very often while they were in the military. We went like a year without seeing my dad, and it's because he went on a company tour, just like Timothy just finished doing. And so him and I were apart for a year as well. And so they're definitely hard. But the one thing that I always told myself is that I was one day closer to seeing them again. And that really helped me get through it. And I actually made a whole like long distance unaccompanied tour video that I'll have linked in the description box down below, or in the iCard up here, and so y'all can check it out. And yeah, hopefully it helps you out, because those things definitely helped me out. Oh, I hated being asked where I'm from, and I still hate being asked where I'm from, because it's super hard for me to answer, because like I said, I was in Japan for 8 years, and I was in the States for a couple years, and we were in Germany for a couple years, or for like 6 years. So it's like I don't really know where I'm from. So I always say like where I go home to, which is Texas. Texas is home for me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm from Texas, but I've only been to Texas a few times, and I'd never actually lived there, you know? So that's a question, at least me, I hate being asked that question, because I'm like, I don't know. And people are like always like look at me like, what do you mean you don't know like where you're from? And it's just kind of like super hard to explain. And yeah, so I hate being asked that. The Dodd school system. The Dodd school system it's an interesting school system, because I don't know, for me I guess being in high school, the Dodd system is weird, because there's so many people who are toxic. There's people that come and go so frequently, so it's like you make a friend and they're just out. Like I knew one girl for I think 6 months and she moved again, and it's kind of like, wow, like that poor girl, you know, she's in high school right now and she's moving around so much. And so yeah. And I don't know, I don't think the school system was for me because it was just super toxic. So my ear's turning on, so you might hear that. But I think overall the school system is really, it's a good school system. I think it's the people that make it bad. But I feel like that's for anything. It's always good, but people that make it bad, and that's kind of sad, unfortunately. But and for me, like I always want my family, like I don't know, once every couple years, and that kind of really sucks because it's just kind of like people, like I don't know some like of my family, like I've seen them in person, or I met them like when I was a baby, like when I was younger, of course, but like I don't remember that now. Being a 20-year-old adult, it's kind of like I don't know who you are, and like they'll send you a friend request on Facebook, and it's like I don't know who you are, like, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of really sucks because I wish that I would have met more of my family before like going overseas or yeah. But it's hard. Tickets are extremely expensive. Like me and Timothy want to go to Germany to visit my parents in December, and it's $1,700 a person. So I understand why we didn't come visit family a lot, but that's crazy to me. $1,700 a person to go visit family, especially during this time where it's like quarantine. Like we think that flights would be cheaper, but no, absolutely not. So going on a tangent, anyways. So that was just like pretty much the things, like what it was like growing up as a military kid. Sometimes your parents came home late. Sometimes like you spent nights with people that weren't your parents because they worked overnight. Or for instance, my mom, she flew on airplanes, so she did medevac. So there were nights where like she would like have to go out and fly, and then we would have to stay with somebody else. And like my dad was of course probably deployed somewhere, or he was working as well because my parents are both dual mil and now they're retired. But I don't think I would trade it for the world, honestly, because I really like the way that I grew up, especially traveling around. Like I've seen places that people only dream of seeing, like Paris, London. Like speaking of London, my London vlogs are actually up on my channel too. I'll have those linked in our card as well. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions about like what it was like, or want to know like if your kids are going to be in the military system, like just let me know. Oh, I forgot to add one thing in there too. Being overseas, this necklace is so, I don't know why it does that. Anyways, being overseas, you have to have your military ID card on you at all times, especially like when you're going from off base to on base, because they ask for your ID card all the time. And then like there was like that meme going around for a while. If I could find it, I'll have it like right here. But that meme is so freaking true. Like, uh-oh. Getting the face phone. Hello? You're on video. So anyways, guys, sorry about the phone call. It was somebody telling me that he's on his way home from work. So anyways, that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. Also like, comment, and share this video. And yeah, please leave comments down below on what you guys want to see. Like even if it's military related, I don't care. Just let me know, because I kind of want my channel to be like a little bit like military lifestyle based, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, guys, bye, love you.